Alright guys, welcome. It's Drew for Dynamic Menace, and we're playing the recently released Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. This is a big deal for me. Let's go. Alright, if you're unaware, been living under a rock, you haven't heard about this game, it's several games, right? Several classic arcade games. Me and my friends used to live and breathe these. We have a couple episodes where we've played some of these already, like namely X-Men vs. Street Fighter and a little bit of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But today, we're not gonna be playing any of the fighting games. What we're playing is The Punisher. Let's go English version. Alright. The reason we're playing Punisher is because I've never played this before. I've never seen this game before. I've only heard the tales, right? And as someone who very much loved old school arcade beat 'em ups, a la Final Fight, I kind of definitely had my eye on this one, you know? You have a beat 'em up and then a Capcom beat 'em up to boot. Yeah, I was licking my chops. Punisher isn't particularly one of my guys. Like, I like him, I think he's cool. There's definitely sequences from the comics that I recall where he was like a standout character and he was awesome. But he just, for me personally, the type of characters I kind of gravitate towards are a little different. But I love him like I love Batman, right? Like, he's just fucking cool. He's badass, you know? And I admire it, but I don't relate to it, obviously, because I'm not a fucking badass. But yeah, I liked the Netflix show, John Bernthal. I love that version. Yeah, finish now, Bruno. I really like the Thomas Jane version. You could tell that there was some weird stuff there. Like, I don't know if it's studio interference. I had no knowledge at the time watching it. I was like, there's some weird stuff in here. It seems like there's somebody in the creative process who knew about the Punisher and was definitely passionate about making this. But it definitely seemed like there's also other people in the decision-making process that were like, what if we fucking cut some corners or change this to be like this or made this, you know, a little more like cost effective to film here instead of, you know, New York. When that movie was coming out, it was a time where, this is pre-Iron Man. I would have to look up the actual year that movie came out, but it's before I feel like studios started taking comic book films serious, like the source material anyway, you know? Like, you can't have the fucking these characters in their costumes. It'll look fucking ridiculous. Meanwhile, smash cut to 2024 and Deadpool and Wolverine just came out, and one of the biggest highlight moments was Hugh Jackman in the yellow and blue. All right, so I definitely look at that movie as a product of its time. They did the best they could for the time, but there is weird shit in there. I like the Ray Stevenson one. Not because I think it's good, but there's some really fucking goofy shit in there that makes me laugh. Let me see. I'm missing all this. Bruno won't escape me this time. There was a sequence where, like, I can't remember what the setup was. But I remember, like, Frank and this cop just got done going through like a shootout, and they were clearing out this house where all the baddies were, and there was like one guy left, and I think the detective was gonna try and bring him in for questioning, and like he's fumbling around and looking for his cuffs on his waistband or something like that, and Frank Castle just walks in the room And the detective's like, yeah, I got this guy. Let me just find my cuffs and blah, blah. Frank just turns and looks and fucking just swings his shotgun around casually and shoots the guy's fucking face off and just goes on about his business like it was no big deal. And it was so shocking at the time. But I mean, that's as far as I know, that's the Punisher's deal. He's like, there's no time or sympathy. Fucking play patty cake with these criminals. Yeah, put him down. Put him down hard. Right? Like I'm trying to do right now. Yo, this shoot mechanic is kind of fucking dope. I'm feeling this. This is why we didn't see a whole lot of this. Because of the guns and shit. I've been running my mouth a little bit, but it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of Frank Castle's trademark shooting people in the face. There's a little bit. All right, I'll give it a couple points because you have a fucking flamethrower. You're torching these guys. But still, I feel like it would be a lot more guns, right? Is there a button working? Okay, there's a special button. Can I switch to guns? All right. And just FYI, we are probably gonna come back and play some of the fighting games. Those are my bread and butter. It's been a while since I played those, you know? And they do take a lot of dedication to like be decent at them, you know? I'm nervous and intimidated about going online. If I go online. If I get requests to go online, I'll go online. If you guys just want to see me get smoked. Alright. Well, a hammer? That doesn't seem very Punisher-like, right? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like you totally would fucking... whoop. Hit someone with a fucking hammer. Oh, shit. This is very Final Fighty. I'm digging it. Okay. There's like no... Oh, you can dash. Okay. Oh, up and down. Okay, all right. Is there invincibility with your dash? I know you guys were a little concerned about me. I was having a hard time trying to make content in this ridiculous weather on the top floor of this building with no AC. But we're back. Should start putting out more content consistently. I don't want to bring people over here to like to record and stuff either and sit through this shit. Just felt like an asshole move to tell people to come over and sit in this. Wait, can I pick this up? Ugh. Hammer. Okay. Okay. All right. We're figuring it out. Get him, Frank. Gotta tell you, this feels good. These guys just pull up with the fucking Chicago typewriters. This game is fucking cold as shit. This game is so cold. All right. These are like 1940s gangsters, right? The old school Tommy guns. This dude has the AK. All right, this dude's from the 90s. Not this guy. I want to give him like some of that old school razzle dazzle, like the old timey transatlantic shit talk, right? It's cartons for you, see, man. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this. Think Frank Castle won't beat the shit out of a chick with a baseball bat? We're sorely mistaken. There's some Terminators in here? Alright. Okay, whoa. I'm not at all all paying attention to like the pickups and things like that, like the cheese. Everybody remembers how much Frank Castle loves cheese, right? And that creme brulee. This is a fucking battle axe. All right, Frank. He's not fucking around. All right, okay. Battle axe. I see your kung fu, and I raise you a battle axe. These are some shitty ass looking Terminators, though. They're not like T800s or T1000s or anything. They're like T5s. They're still whipping my ass, so I probably should stop talking shit. What are we doing? What is this? What do we do? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, that's kind of tricky. Oh, this is fun, though. Okay, okay. I think I missed one or two, right? I kind of like this. Not even kind of. I like this a lot. There's a story to it that's kind of present as you play. I don't feel like I love Final Fight, but I don't think there's like a story that's progressing as you play along, you know? Hagar's daughter got kidnapped and you're just trying to get her back, and you're just focused on that as you play. This one seems like he's kind of like putting clues together and tracking people down, and you know. Yeah, I don't think it's appropriate for like the one-liners and shit for Frank Castle. He doesn't quip. My Frank Castle doesn't. He just straight up kills you. He doesn't have time. He doesn't have time or processing power in his mind for quips. 100% of his CPU is used up on figuring out how to murder criminals. That's the best and only usage of any processing power going on in that noggin. Murder these guys. How do I murder these guys? Like, I fully recognize that I'm bad at this. I've died like, I don't know how many times. I had to continue like 6 or 7 times, but we fucking throwing stars in this? Hell yeah. Alright. Alright. You can throw the big boys? I love it. Go ahead, Frank. You a bad motherfucker. Ah. Ah. God damn it, Bushwhacker. Bushwhacker, you chill the fuck out for a minute. Let me... Bushwhacker, can you stop fucking bushwhacking for a minute? Just... Alright. Anybody else? Anybody else need some murder? Anyone? How about murder? Murder, murder, murder. Murder. Yeah, such a murder boner. The Punisher just fucking gets off on this shit. He just... They animated a sprite where he just has a fucking raging boner. Alright. I want those hatchets, boys. Alright, let me see. Yep, give up the hatchet and the hammer, baby. I need it. I gotta do more dash attacks, because that's seems like it evades a lot of stuff. Shit. Terminate immediately, huh? Didn't we fight this guy already? Is he faster? I've lost a good amount. Like, I've been killed and had to continue more than a few times. Wait. Shit. I know that's kind of like what these games were, right? Like they're designed to steal your money. They're arcade games, right? Some of them had settings that the arcade owner could adjust to make it more unfair. Not saying if that's the case with this one. Could be. We almost got him. Come on, Guardroid. Where you at? Where you at? Got him. Frank Castle is that badass that he could win a fucking fist fight with a robot. Right? You gotta be pretty tough. Stand in front of a fucking Terminator and be like, put up your dukes. Kingpin, your luck's finally run out. Last stage. Final punishment. Whether this is just it, he just launches a fucking rocket launcher through the Kingpin stronghold, right? No fight necessary. It's late in the day and I'm all out of fucks. Like, if, and it's a big if the Punisher did have anything that resembled a fucking one-liner, I think it would just have more to do with how many fucks he doesn't give. Alright. That's what they used to call me in grade school. Frank, fresh out of fucks. Castle. I'm gonna show you why with this baseball bat. Yeah, it is a tragedy that I'm just now getting to play this game. I feel like I would have loved this even more when I was a young man, right? Teenager. I wonder why my arcade didn't get this one. I lived in a small town, right? And there was like a lot of things we didn't get because it was a quiet little town, right? I think the gun segments are my favorite by far. Not close. I think it's because it definitely sets him apart from Final Fight. Shit. And any other beat 'em up that I've played. Where he's doing like the equilibrium gun tata or whatever they called it. We should be getting another Punisher soon though, right? Like another, I think John Bernthal should be coming back, right? They're doing another Daredevil with Charlie Cox. I feel in my bones they're gonna bring back John Bernthal's Punisher. They should. That was like one of the most popular out of all the Netflix characters, right? Besides Daredevil. Your ridiculous little vendetta ends here, Punisher. It's all over, Kingpin. You're through. This is a big ass Kingpin. I know Kingpin's supposed to be like really fucking massive like that, but I don't know. Whoa. He's a nimble fuck. Alright. All right, guys. All right. What determines when I get to use the gun? All right. Ah. All right. All right. Ah, God damn it. His freeze breath. I don't remember that being one of his abilities. But whatevs. Fuck, he is quick. Alright. Alright. We get him. We got him. Last stage clear. What's our ending sequence? Like, I know the broad strokes of the story is that we're going to get Wilson Fisk, but did it detail out exactly what his crime was? One batch, two batch, penny and dime. Okay. Oh, the whole building is gonna blow. Damn, we've got to get out of here. Oh, Nick Fury's here, everybody. All right, he just showed up like the end of Avengers. Or Iron Man, rather. Sorry. As the Kingpin faced his final defeat at the Punisher's hands, the King building, its support structure badly damaged, collapsed. Its dying echo reverberating through the city like the anguished roar of an exorcised demon. With his defeat in the King building collapsed, Kingpin blah blah blah. Okay. I was trying to give it a little gravitas and read it at a very certain pace. I don't want to rush through this. That night, the Punisher vanished into the dark, melting back into the shadows to stalk his prey, and the predators of New York shudder, knowing, okay, I'll go fuck myself then. Next morning, the police searched through the rubble of the King building. They found over 293 ex-criminals, but they could not find anybody that could be identified as the Kingpin. Bum 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 bum. Okay. I actually like that. Like, yeah, they're using a lot of guns and shit, but I don't feel they're going over the top with the violence, right? I kind of thought that it might be too violent, and that's why Capcom never released this game anywhere ever again since the arcades, as far as I know. But I don't think that's the case now. Like, it really feels like it's probably more licensing stuff, right? With Marvel. I don't know though. You can look it up and let me know if I'm wrong. Or if you know what the case is, just let me know. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Like, this is really feeding into my idea that, like, the Punisher just uses guns for literally any reason. Like, he uses it to change the channel on his TV. Or like Kung Fury, he uses it to open his car door. Alright guys, that was the Punisher. What'd you think? Do you want to see more of the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection? I'm going to play some more. What game should I play first? Should I play online? Do you want to see me get smoked that badly? Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, I want to say I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.